More Class 5 racing in race number 2, and it looks this way. It is a 1,000 metre race with Jazz Steed on the class drop. 3 starts this grade for 1 win and 1 place. Goodmanship comes back in trip. He and 6 best friends like the toppy all dropping in class. Jack Wynn ran second behind Raging Blaze last time. It carries an extra £11, whereas Raging Blaze, he's got an extra 7 for the victory. Strive for Glory raced on Sunday. Tronic Mighty, slightly better gate 11 down to a gate 8. This is Charisma, has his first start since late January. Treasure of Field has placed 3 from 8 course and distance, and this is Guts. 1400, Tom, back to the 1,000.
Yes, in this race here we've got UW Brother who can go forward. He likes to lead. He just got tired the last little bit. Fortune Turbo from barrier 10 might come across. That should set it up nicely for Tronic Mighty. And Strive for Glory, he was wide at the weekend. Paulie might be wide here again.
Yeah, it doesn't look good for him with another wide draw, is it? Good manship, can settle nicely. Treasure of Field's led over 1,000 in the past, but lately he's been taking a sit. 6 best friends, no one that's gone forward, but last time he sort of settled midfield and that sort of worked a little bit for him.
We'll try and break the Class 5 down once again here. Tom, and we start with Raging Blaze, who's really found some form. Both wins have been 1,200 metres though. And
he threatened for such a long time, this horse. Course and distance, he's placed 4 of 10, so I don't think it's beyond him here, but just his racing style, Paul, sort of tends to maybe say that a little bit further for him.
Yeah, no, well, that's the 1,200, but that's the way he's winning at the moment. He's been so patient with this horse, John Size, and now he's getting the rewards, isn't he, with a winner, second and a winner. I think he can win again over 1,000 the way he won that.
OK, good report for a Raging Blaze. Tronic Mighty looks at danger here. Paul, UW Brother runs 5th, Tronic Mighty 3rd, Treasure of Field down the track.
He's only a little chap, Tronic Mighty, and look, he's going to get a nice run, I think. He's drawn a little bit awkwardly in 8, but I think he can get across. If he can get just in behind the leader, I think he'll get his opportunity once again. And he's been consistent, so he goes in.
Pretty much had every chance this night. This was behind Kowloon Star, who has since failed. So he certainly goes in. Hopefully he can get a good enough run from barrier 8. All
right, that is a Tronic Mighty. We've got a Strive for Glory, Tom. Now, this was Sunday. Stays on pretty well after a tough run in this race.
Yeah, he was wide the whole way, and the track was a little bit off over the weekend at Sharton with the rain that had been about earlier in the day, and he was wide. He's got barrier 12 here. He's one off 35. He's rated 34, Paul, and he was trying to cling on for 3rd, but just got dive bombed late, so we ended up being 4th.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? Look, I can't have him from 12 over 1,000. I just think he's going to have to work too hard. That's what rode me with him.
All right, and yeah, barrier 12 for Strive for Glory had barrier number 11 too in that race on the replay. And finally, some form around Jazz Steed. He does tend to race well when he comes down in this grade, Paul.
He does, definitely. His last win was off this rating of 40. He's carried 135 before, and he has won up to 50, a rating of 57. So I'm going to put him in.
Yeah, I've got him on top here. He's at 11 and 3.7, drawn nicely. This is the last win off 40. I thought he battled on OK behind Chevelle Valiant last time out. So look, gets his chance, 2-time course and distance winner.
All right, good report for Jazz Steed. How do you build the top 4 around him, Paul?
Yeah, well, I've got him in second, but I'm going to go with Raging Blaze. I just like the way he's going at the moment. That second we saw in there behind Kowloon Star was good, beating Tronic Mighty as well. Jazz Steed, the downgrader, the new kid on the block, Tronic Mighty, and it was a lot better run from Jack Wynn last time. Now, he has to come back to 1,000 metres, but he did run well over 1,200 at his last start, and he's been a real monkey in the past, this horse. Maybe he's maturing. 5, 1, 8 and 4.
1, 8 and 5. I've gone with here number 1 on the top. Jazz Steed for Casper Founds and Vincent Ho from barrier 4. Tronic Mighty's in. Raging Blaze certainly has turned his form around. A couple of wins now for him. And Jack Wynn, he did debut down the straight over 1,000 metres and was really unlucky there back in May. Beaten by a few there, and only 2.5 lengths off them, but ran out of room there. So that was off a rating of 52. So he's shown he can perform at a higher level. 1, 8, 5 and 4.
And that is race number 2, the preview of the second Class 5 on Thursday night.